Hi, my name is Bobby Britton, and my study focuses on the relationship between neuroticism and workplace stress. I hypothesize that there is a negative relationship between neuroticism and workplace stress. Specifically, respondents who score higher on neuroticism would score lower on the workplace stress scale. The targeted participants were adults aged 18 and older, employees working in different industries. Also, I recruited 20 participants. They were family, friends, and I made a post on my Instagram story for people to participate in my survey. Also, there were 50% females and 50% males. After I got collected my data with how many people took the survey and what age they were, my age range was 26. My mean was 29.35, and my standard deviation was 10.16. The purpose for this study is to analyze respondents' relationship between neuroticism and workplace stress. A sample question for neuroticism would be, do you experience frequent mood swings? And a sample question for workplace stress would be, do you feel you have enough time to complete your task? The scale that I used was a 5-point likely scale: 1 for disagree strongly, 2 for disagree, 3 for neutral, 4 for agree, and 5 for agree strongly. This study was designed to explore the correlation between neuroticism and workplace stress. Comprehending this relationship provides insight into how individuals with varying levels of neuroticism deal with perceived stress in their professional environment. This could inform employers' strategies for stress management interventions to better neuroticism in their professional environment workplace. The steps that I took was choosing my topic and creating an outline. Then participants were recruited, ensuring informed consent. Data collection was followed by statistical analysts using correlation to determine the relationship between neuroticism and workplace stress. I found that employees with higher neuroticism informed employers to include stress management training, counseling services, or adjustments to workload. My hypothesis is that there is a negative relationship between neuroticism and workplace stress. However, there was a significant positive correlation between neuroticism and workplace stress. This study shows that people who are more anxious and worried tend to experience higher levels of stress at work. Results. So, my statistics, I received my mean being 29.35, standard deviation 10.16. And on this scatter plot graph, I have my x-axis as age of participants and my y-axis as number of participants. So after collecting the data, I did receive a positive correlation. One of my strengths was my participant recruitment strategy. It was effective because I asked friends, family members, and posted the survey link on my Instagram story. Also, my questions were fun and easy. One of my weaknesses were that I chose convenient sampling because participants were easy to contact. However, there was a risk of being biased, which may not accurately represent the population. Thank you.